Hello everyone, No More Worlds here, back again in Crusader Kings 3 as the Kingdom of Sicily. And last time, it's been a long time. I've completely forgotten where we were. I've lost the thread. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that. But I know there's a crusade going on. That's the main thing I remember. We're still King Guy. Gotten quite old. We should probably check on that. We're 53 years old. We're still in fine health. And there is a crusade. I think it's just started. If we win, our nephew gets to take any of the territory we capture as the Kingdom of Jerusalem, and we will get the option to play as him, which I might not do just because Kingdom of Sicily is pretty good on its own, but it would be nice to expand our dynasty, and that's really the goal of this game. It's not so much conquest, it's expanding the dynasty and stretching it out as far as you can. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh, that was holding that in for a while. So, let's get into the crusade. That's what we really need to do here. Last time we took some more of the North African coast. Our armies are probably back to close to full strength yet. We have an inspired person. They want to make a book for us. We're not going to do that. We have a massive amount of cash. Council positions, I don't care. They like us well enough. We declare more wars. We're not going to do that until the crusade is over. And I don't really care about any of that garbage. Potential alliances. We are not allied to... Are we allied to Croatia? Yeah, we are. We're still allied to Croatia. Yeah, our nephew just has land now, and it says we can ally with him, but his tiny little dukedom, but we're not going to do that. That's going to be a pain. So we still have our major alliances. That's fine. We still have England, Croatia, and France. All right, let's just... where is our army going to raise up? That's the most important thing. I think it's right here. Is that where we want to raise it, though? Quite honestly, I think raising it... It's going to be cheaper if we raise it here and walk it, but we're probably going to have to take more attrition over here. And also, where are we going to land? We want to land pretty far from the main battle at the beginning, because we want to wait for all the other Catholic kingdoms to come in. Let's just raise our army. We'll go at 3 times speed for right now. Just wait for little events to pop up. Hopefully it doesn't bankrupt us to have our full army and, oh, it does cost us almost everything, but we can just about afford it. An ally joined the war. It's a tiny little sheikdom. It's not that big of a deal. I'm going to send us to Beirut. It's pretty northerly. I'm swaying someone right now. It's because he's my spy master. Let's just hope that works. I don't particularly care about the sway action right now, just as long as he likes me more. Hopefully you didn't hear that. I was just drinking out of my water bottle. Normally my microphone's not sensitive to pick it up, but that's what that was. Don't let your mind wander as to what else it could be. This enemy just left the war. Didn't he just join? He must have lost his territory. Real quickly, let's see who's involved in the crusade. That's probably important. So, Pope, me, the Earl of Moray in Scotland. Okay, the Holy Roman Emperor. Because I'm looking for the big boys here. The Prince of Hungary, not even the King. This is kind of pathetic. Any kings? Come on. Okay, this is not going to be as good as I thought. We might want to slow our roll a little bit. We have 4,100 troops. That's a sizable army, right? That's a good army. But I don't know if it's my niece is horrendously starved. We're being raided right now. We might need to book it out of Beirut pretty quickly, so we're going to keep an eye on other territories. Alright, the Holy Roman Emperor is heading straight towards Egyptians. Okay. They will destroy me. Can we? Yeah, we can get back into the water quick enough. So let's go there, and then after that, meet up here. We have a decision to hold in court real quickly. No, we have a decision to hold court. We're not going to do that right now. That's fine. Yeah, we're still being raided. I don't care about this land. Really, my duke should be able to handle that on their own. Have any other Catholic powers joined yet? No? That's fine. I should be able to get out of here before they get to me. Nope. That's good. I'm going to take a massive loss right here. Let's see. One of our mayors was slain, and my duke was captured. Let's see if I can just pay his ransom. No, it's because he's still at war with me. It's 100 to get him out, too. Alright, well, that's too bad. Let's up the speed. And what we're going to do is send ourselves back to the mainland. And I'm going to see if I can get some mercenaries. Empathize some interest, that's fine. Mercenary-wise, pause for a second. Who is cheap? So this is the base price. I haven't hired mercenaries for a long time in CK3. In CK2, there was a monthly cost. I think it's this cost up front, and then you have a while with them. So we are not getting a lot of units. That's way too much money, yeah. We're just gonna go back here, disband our army, and then bring it back. Let's go ahead and disband for a second. That's fine. We'll wait for a little bit just to the, everything raises back up. Let's get our stress down, because it's been a problem for our character for quite a while, actually. We can unlock a new perk in Intrigue, so that's good. Alright, I already have Schemer. Thriving in Chaos is good. You know what, let's get Dark Insights. We'll get some of the Torturer stuff done. And what are we at army-wise? Still 3,500? How did we lose so quickly? Oh. That's madness. Alright, the first crusade, it went pretty poorly. Someone's in my dungeon. Let's take care of that real quickly. I'm sorry, I thought this crusade would be a lot more interesting. You have been in my prison for 3 years. I am no longer satisfied with the regular tortures I've come up with. Become known for inflicting on my prisoners, I wish to create a masterpiece, a work of art. So I'm just picking someone to torture horribly. Yeah, sure, pick someone at random. Exquisite suffering. Now that I have my canvas, I need to decide what form my masterpiece will take. I can think of many agonies I'd like to inflict upon her, but if I am to create a true masterpiece, I must focus on doing just one thing perfectly. Shape her flayed body into a beautiful sculpture. She will sing me a sweet song of anguish. Break her mind and make her my thrall. Yeah. Let's not do any of that. We can go ahead and pay ransom for these guys. Honestly, I'm fine with just, like, negotiating these releases. If people don't want them back, we can just recruit them. Make them all Catholic. Someone wants to purchase a truce from me. Who the hell are you? I mean, no. I am a warmonger, that's fine. So, the crusade went poorly. I don't know how we lost so quickly. Like, did the entire army just get jumped and destroyed? I was pretty caught out. I should have stayed with the main group, but What about everyone else? Like, it shouldn't have counted down that quickly. The Fatimids are pretty powerful, but once this Caliph dies, I think this will fall apart pretty quickly. There are quite a few people here. This would break up a little bit. And this will break up a little bit more. Okay, we'll just wait on that, I guess. In the meantime, can we just declare war on you? Holy Warford County? Yeah, let's just go ahead and do it. Alright, so we've got a holy war coming on. Don't go there. Tiny little, like, emirate here has learned the Italian Vulgate and wanted to send me a little, yeah, no, I'll form a friendship with you. That's nice. I don't really intend to attack that quite yet, so that's fine. Where the hell am I? Where am I going to war? There we go. Completely lost myself in this. One of our counts was slain. That's too bad. Prisoners can be ransomed. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that right now, actually. And the prisoners, there should be a... Usually there's a mass option. Let's go ahead and ransom everyone. Anyone worth money. Alright, we're going to go ahead and enforce our demands. Alright, we control this directly now in Tripoli. Duke Daniele of Sirte, he is my vassal and my chancellor. I wonder if I can just keep giving you more vassals. Can I grant you... Yeah, go ahead and take that. No, it will give me plus 50 stress. Even though you're my heir. That's annoying. That's going to send me over the edge. I can't give this away right now. That's fine. We'll go ahead and disband our army. So I think next, can we go up against you quite yet, or do we still have a truce timer? Okay. Can we go up to the next level when we declare war on you? Yeah, there we go. We can take all of this. Look at that. We'll connect these two Sicilies. 3 Sicilies. Really, I want to take this out, but I think we still have a truce in effect. Oh, I guess we don't. I need to get Paragon of Virtue if I want to do a Holy War for the Kingdom. If I get the Holy War for the Kingdom, I gain this title. And if I gain this title, I gain... Well, I already own most of it. So it doesn't matter too much. But I won't have to create the title, so I wonder if I can go ahead and do some sort of pilgrimage. Let's go ahead and work off some stress in the meantime. Yeah, why don't we go ahead and wrestle? That's fine, I guess. But also, I want to do an activity. I want to do a pilgrimage. I want to plan a pilgrimage. The most pious pilgrimage. The Vatican would be the closest, but I think just going to Jerusalem. And we want to lower the danger as much as possible. Most of it's going to be an ocean crossing, so expert captains are going to help that out a lot. I think some mercenary guards. Let's go ahead and get a good tavern, or good caravan master. And we'll just go with someone who makes it pretty fast and pretty defensive. Okay, this is going to be the safest pilgrimage imaginable. Activity options. So this is pomp. Humble, bring no one from your court, making travel dangerous. You may join a train of 7 random pilgrims. More piety earned on completion. Yeah, I like that option more. And we're pretty sizably protected, so it shouldn't matter too much. And then fidelity. Pilgrim trip, so I can't get that level. That's fine then. We'll go ahead and start our pilgrimage, and it's going to be... Reflection, you have adopted a mindful approach to your journey and will be looking for the opportunities to relieve stress. Altruism seeks to improve the lives of others. This often leads to an increase in popular opinion and piety. Zealous, generous, and improvident characters may lose stress. You may particularly firm in your belief and looking for opportunity. We'll go with altruism. We want to gain as much piety as possible from this, right? And start the pilgrimage. And we're going to keep it on sort of a 3 speed. Okay, a pilgrimage, a fresh start. All the while preparing for my journey, I have the sense of serenity and knowing that everything will be all right. I am pleased to embark on this pilgrimage to Jerusalem in order to get even closer to God. And now more than ever, I feel certain that we will watch over my travels. Okay, go ahead. It's really just kind of a straight shot via ocean. Altruism, the royal touch. Word of my arrival seems to spread from the county of Castrogiovanni. I own that county. It's 1 over from my capital. As our entourage is soon beset with countless serfs begging to be blessed with the royal touch, I could of course simply sprinkle a little water blessed by myself upon them, and they would surely be satisfied, but granting them blessed coins to soothe their infected areas would keep them happy and blessed for much longer. Yeah, pass with some cash. Make it rain. I don't know what events happen at the sea. I've only seen pilgrimages occur. My sister died. Okay, so if I take improvident, it's bad for my income and money. I don't want to become a drunkard. I'm going to just wait, because we have to remember, and I'll get rid of this. We have to remember that I still have some decisions to... Can't do it while I'm on pilgrimage, but I can still knock off a bit of stress. But also I have Thrives in Chaos, which is a trait under the Intrigue tree under Torturer, where each level of stress gives me huge bonuses to Martial, Intrigue, and my prowess in battle. I actually get better being stressed. It's terrible for my health. But I don't care. And my sister died in her sleep at age 55. You died of your wounds not too long ago. Pilgrimage, go fish. As we spend our days and nights on the ship, I try to fill my time with interesting conversations, prayers, contemplating the journey, or simply planning my travel ahead. However, recently I've seen some of the pilgrims in my entourage spend their time on another quite mundane task. Fishing. They all seem quite carefree, and the activity itself has a soothing aspect to it. Yeah, I'll join. Go ahead and lost a bunch of stress from that as well. Oh, I guess both my sisters died really rapidly. One of them flagellated herself. Whipped herself to death, huh? These are the really bad stress traits, and I want to try to avoid them. Being super charitable wouldn't be too bad, but I already have one of them, Confider. Confider has some difficulties to it. These are more positive stress traits, but this can cause a lot of difficulty when it comes to people learning secrets. Okay, pilgrimage, the scenic route. The spiritual journey has ground to a halt. Or a literal halt. My caravan master, Mezwar, is looking around, frantically searching for the way forward, and people are starting to notice. His face shifts to a gray nuance as he turns his gaze towards me, looking for answers as to what to do next. Yeah, let's go ahead and enjoy God's creations. It's delayed by 3 months if we just take the scenic route. Oh, whatever. It's negative stress, so that's fine. 3 months? Danger, a quarrelsome lot. As we trek through Jaffa, our caravan is stopped at a clearing bordered by tall grass. I proceed toward the commotion only to find Matilde and Theotbert Have an irate row. I'll have no more of your idiocy, you vile doxy. Mathilde stamps her foot on the rocks. You're the one who has whined on the entire journey, squealing. Are we there yet? At every crossroads, he retorts. Yeah, try to make amends. Okay, he lost opinion of me. I don't care. He's my physician. I do kind of care. We actually have to speed up time a little bit now, just because of, some reason we've been delayed by 3 months. Like, I can see Jerusalem from the coast, probably. It's some good eyesight. Oh, we have an empty council position. Let's go ahead and fill it with a new steward. Absolutely not this guy. We're going to do with our court physician. And yeah, just collect taxes for now. We have quite the war chest for when our character dies. So that's going to be nice. Pilgrimage. Oh, Jerusalem, Jerusalem. No other city in the world has quite a history. No other city in the world has a history quite like Jerusalem. In addition to the many other holy sites there, the city contains the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, built over the combined places where Jesus was crucified, buried, and resurrected. Standing outside the Temple Mount, with my hand on the western wall, I find myself reflecting on everything that has happened on my journey to the city of legend. I'll walk the holy path. Ooh, and I'll give him the pilgrim trait. And there's a guest list. That's interesting. Pilgrimage, new experience. As we saunter past the stalls of the Jerusalem market, we are approached by a peculiar woman. She unabashedly addresses us. My lord, you look like a refined gentleman. I know of a simply divine experience not far from Jerusalem, which would surely be of interest to any dedicated pilgrim. I'll pass, because this seems to increase my stress. I guess it's either it increases my stress and I lose a lot of money, or I gain learning points. I don't care for learning points. I really just want piety. I bonded with my caravan guard. That's pretty nice. The Pilgrim's Guide. The markets of Jerusalem bustling with merchants shouting in languages that I've never heard, selling spices that I've never tasted. The Guide of the Pilgrim. Learn the safest routes. Discover the marvels of Jerusalem. One of them yells, waving a small book in my direction. A book? Really? Oh, and it gives me piety. I'll take that. Actually, can I equip that right now? I can. We have to go ahead and pause for a second. Pilgrimage lost in translation. As I stroll around the streets of Jerusalem, I stop in front of a small church. The building is comparatively bland and humble, but a small crowd of pilgrims have gathered in front of it. When I move in closer, I realize they are scratching their heads trying to make sense of the plaque next to one of the guardian statues written in a foreign language. This could be an opportunity to do my fellow pilgrims a service. What does the plaque say? It's a learning-based challenge. I don't care. Again, that's not what I'm doing here. Intrigue, you get divine retribution. I don't lose piety for torturing clergy. That's great. I don't lose piety for torturing anyone, or lose opinion for from clergy members. So yeah, that's great. That's phenomenal. I have a lot of torture skills. Here we go. Pilgrimage conclusion. As our time at the sacred site draws to an end, I am slightly concerned that I did not get the chance to prove my devoutness to God as much as I perhaps would have liked to. This being the first pilgrimage, and while no pilgrimage is exactly alike, I feel confident that I am more familiar with what to expect from this type of spiritual journey in the future. Jerusalem, it's been an honor. Actually, it's a massive amount of piety. Alright, finish the pilgrimage. You know, I really didn't intend to be a master pilgrim. I just needed to bump up. Yeah, I'm now level Paragon of Virtue, which means I can go ahead and declare a much larger holy war for that kingdom. Travel other people's pastures. A fine day like this, the weather is nice, and the pastures of Jaffa look great, and local livestock are positively jumping and cheering in their own guttural manner. Calves are walking next to their mothers, their fur shiny and clean. Overall, the place is very competently run, although I do notice a couple of oddities that I would manage a bit differently. The local patriarch approaches me. A fine morning to you, my lord. Are these beauties not a sight to behold? So, I have a stewardship challenge here. It's an 80% essentially, 79. The county of Premo gains improved pastures. We'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, for 15 years. That's excellent. That's useful. Oh, one of my prisoners died. Do we still have prisoners? Go ahead and get out. A faction was created against me. I think it's just a county. That's fine. None of the counties should have the military might to send an ultimatum. And once we're back home, I think it's time to declare our holy war for the kingdom and gain the secondary king title. And we only have one male heir, right? A prisoner in my own body. I knew that getting old would mean doing everything slower, but I didn't think it would all come to a halt until my death. Lately, I feel the constant malaise, and everything takes more effort than before. I'm worried that if I lie down, I might not be able to get back up. There's no doubt that my time is running out. I feel like I can do naught but wait for death's embrace to claim me. Oh no, I've gained infirm, and I've just got a massive... My god, I'm still traveling. I don't care. Let me back in the kingdom. I've returned home. Alright, we're gonna have to pause. Regency has ended. Grand tournament, I can have one. I don't really care. Go away. Go away. Can I ask my head of faith for gold? We might do that in a second. What we're going to do immediately is we don't have a ton of time. We're infirm. That means our health is poor at the moment. So we're going to have to do this as rapidly as possible. He doesn't seem to have much in the way of allies. Let's go ahead and declare war on him. I want the holy war for the kingdom. This will give me a claim on this other thing. I don't even need a holy war for it. I can only attempt one holy war in my lifetime. That's fine. I don't think I'm going to have many more events in my lifetime, knowing how badly my health is doing. Go ahead and declare war, and we'll raise all armies. And we'll go ahead right now to its capital. I don't know where he's going. Servants and masters, Politu, Prince Politu's son and heir. It's my nephew. It's firmly in my grip, however, with the right strategy, I might raise my upper hand even further. Prince Politu could be used to extend my influence over the Duke. Yeah, go ahead. I have a pretty high chance of doing that. Oh, I found out my brother is a witch. Oh, I also found out he's a sodomite. And he's incapable. Wait, what? You learn of Prince Politu's witch secret. Prince Politu got a secret sodomite. So he has that secret already. So we go into intrigue, we can look at hooks and secrets. Okay, it just says he's a witch. It doesn't say he's a sodomite. And he's straight. But also, he's incapable. I feel like I'm really going to town on trying to, like, gain power against my brother. Who, you know, I have a pretty good relationship. I gave him this territory. Inspired person can be sponsored. Alright, we've gone ahead and we've taken this. Enforce our demands. Now that we have this, we should have 2 kingdom titles. We do not have 2 kingdom titles. Why not? Do I have to create the title? Kingdom of Africa, yep. There we go. Create the Kingdom of Africa title. And this gives me access to Tripoli. Which I can immediately just go to war with, but I'll wait a second. We're at our max holding size right now. Ugh. I feel like I have another territory, I don't remember. We have this one and this one. I guess stress doesn't matter at this point because we're dying anyways. Our sun is not terrible. Not great either. Alright, now that we have 2 kingdoms... do I need 3 kingdoms for an empire? If that's the case, what is the nearest kingdom to me? It's probably Sahara. Yeah, that's a kingdom title, but I don't want that. It'd be Tahert. I don't even know what that is. It's pretty massive, though. It would take forever. Well, okay, it's not as big as I thought. I'd have to wipe out these 2 factions at least. Then I can actually form my empire. It's actually going in the wrong direction. I did want to head further down this way, towards the Fatimids, but they are still pretty heavily potent in this area. He's also infirm, though. Oh, there are a bunch of other boys. I didn't even think of that. The Muslim kingdom divide doesn't happen the same way as the Christian one, though. I can go on a grand tour. I'm not going to do that right now. I will hold court in a second. What else am I going to do? I mean, I would try to take this to get the Kingdom of Sardinia. Now the Holy Roman Emperor has taken this piece. It doesn't really work for me. It's not a very good kingdom for me to dive into. I don't know how to create an empire. That's an option in this, I'm pretty certain. It was an option in CK2. I can get a new weave, that's fine, I don't really care. Let's go hold a court. First one, my liege, Duke Ricardo's voice is severe. I request that we launch an investigation about an infamous preacher in Palermo. You see, this preacher is, well, she's a woman. It's not in accordance with our faith. Duke Gilsoff intercedes. He interjects, speech raising his hand, taking a step forward. My liege, while he is correct in his assessment, that is the preacher's only flaw. Everything she teaches is in accordance with our faith. We need more people to spread the Lord of God. Yeah, that's fine. Cumbersome gift. A whole throne room falls silent as my son and heir, Prince Antoniu, enters triumphantly, followed by 2 struggling servants who are dragging a chained hyena. Smiling proudly, he exclaims, "My lord, I present you a gift worthy of the mightiest ruler in the world. This magnificent beast was hunted in the dry lands of Sfax, and I offer it to you as a symbol of my devotion and your unparalleled power." Yeah, I want another pet monster. I think that gives me 2 pet monsters. I'm faced with Ostina de Costanzoru's sad eyes, which grow larger and more pitiful as her acquaintance Concetta gently ushers her towards the throne. King, she laments, the girl has been at... I hate everyone's names. We'll call her Master's Court. The girl has been at Master's Court with no one to watch over her since the death of her dear papa. Please, look to her future. What else can be done with this child? I can raise the girl myself as a reward. I can find her a home. Yeah, I'll raise her myself, whatever. As the last of the petitioners depart, various courtiers follow them out of the room, having business to attend elsewhere. Others remain talking. Okay, we're done. God damn. I hate everyone's name in my culture. It's just awful. When it comes to cultural fascinations, the innovation we're working on is heraldry. Once we get this, we can start to get to better partition laws, not divide as harshly. It shouldn't matter too much. Our son is 28. He has 1 son. If we need to, we can disinherit people. His piety is not great, and we are going to need piety. I mean, he's going to end up inheriting a huge chunk of land. We'll have to figure out what do we want to keep out of what he has now. It's not even the capital region. No, this isn't the capital region. This should belong to Tunis. Ugh. Should give it to him at some point. Thankfully, my son's not ambitious, so I can give away territory more easily. I'm gonna go ahead and talk to my confidant. Mind is at ease. Excellent. We're still pretty stressed, but that's fine for now. Our stats have been lowered because we're infirm, but they aren't lowered that badly. Oh no, I think we're doing pretty well. We should probably get our, and I've been neglecting this, we should probably get our court chaplain converting some regions. It's really necessary. Yeah, I think we're going to have to start moving against these guys, which is a shame because I made friends with him. But my son didn't, so that's okay. What if I declare war on you? I can't declare a holy war for the kingdom. This might have been worth it more than what I did. Just dive into... Why can't I take this? Is that... Do I have to do a county war for that? That's insane. Oh, whatever. He has 0 allies. He has a huge army, though. It's like 3,000 troops. Yeah, we'd have to call in support for that one. I'd be fine with that, calling in France to help out. I might just wait, because it's going to be such a pain just dividing it up. I mean, what are we going to do in the meantime, then? Why don't we just save our money? Oh my god, our court just jumped up with the loudest noise possible. I don't care what the inspiration is at this point. I'm going to pause and go ahead and ask our head of fate for money, because we have tons of piety. Potential alliances are fine. I don't care about hostages. I don't particularly care about contracts. Well, yeah, maybe I do want the taxes a bit higher. It says I can modify the contract. Yeah, I can just get higher taxes out of him. Might as well do that. He doesn't really give me anything else. Go ahead and modify the contract that way. There we go, our tax refund. Excellent. I mean, honestly, we should start investing it. I really did want to upgrade this castle to a next tier. Or maybe get one of the duchy buildings in here. The finer points of diplomacy. Oh, yes, this is that person I just took in. I assume he died of just being old. Alright. I'll give her the trait forgiving. Yeah. I don't care how well she comes out. She is charming, forgiving, content, and diligent. It's like the perfect wife in the Middle Ages. And she's already betrothed to someone. Kind of want to arrange a marriage into my family, but that's fine. Grandson is curious. If I can, I'd like to become his guardian. Just because I want to set him in. Greetings, my benign liege. I would be happy for that. That's great. Pay ransom for this boy I have. Why do I have this boy? Well, whatever. You can have him. I'll capture this kid. Are kids just like showing up in my territory? It's madness. Alright, so we are going to attempt to go into our grandson's tutelage when he gets to us at some point. One of my hooks is expired, that's fine. So as I was saying, we should probably try to get one of these duchy buildings in here. Can't tax offices be built anywhere? No, I guess that is a special duchy level building. We are going to have to start working on control. It's going to be a problem. Increase control in... starting here. You know what? When it comes to... we don't need taxes. I want you to increase the development. A mine to mold. He has arrived. Excellent. Let's go to my wards. Now I can actually set his education focus, and I kind of want him to be learning education. Odds are I'll die before he finishes his education, but that's not too bad. I want to keep him going in that direction for right now. I can ask for claims. I can ask for a lot of claims, but they're also going to be German territory really far north of me. So I don't see any reason I would do that. Yeah, that's madness. I mean, I want this. Can you give me this? No? Alright. I have the title The Worthy. That's nice. My brother has the title The Sleeping Duke. Is it because he's incapable? It's kind of jerkish. Someone has arrived to pay homage. Welcome to the court. And I can be nice to him, which is probably what I'm going to do because I'm compassionate. He attempts to practice the de oil vulgar vows. He mispronounced several sections, humorously changing their meaning and leaving my courtiers stifling titters. Good effort is not an easy language to learn. Yeah, I'm not going to be rude to him. That's just cruel. Which is annoying, because I want to be cruel. I'm so skilled at being cruel, but it won't let me do it. Curious what my son has gone down, path-wise. He's a theology-focused, which is nice. He is zealous. I can found a holy order. A holy order of your faith will be founded. You will become the order's patron. You gain founded holy order for 5 years. The Pope gains 30 opinion of me. Catholicism's fervor increases by 10, which is good because we lost 15 when we lost that crusade. Once you start losing fervor, you start getting all kinds of heresies pop up. And heresies aren't a bad thing if you want to become one of them. Where's Trapani? We put it here. So it goes into a city. I think that's going to affect my income. Yeah, why don't we go ahead and put it in Susa here? Yeah, we'll found the Holy Order. It costs us a lot of money, but... And it costs us 1,000 piety. He's an order member. He may not inherit titles. That is fine. And he should like me because I founded the order. He's not my vassal, but that means in military under holy orders. But are they the Knights Hospitaller? Okay, I founded one of the most famous Knights orders in the world. And it costs no cost to recruit them if I wanted to. Oh, that's excellent. I gained an achievement for that too. Oh no, my wife died. Wife, as you drew your last breath, relief washed over me. I didn't know I hated her so much. Perhaps I should be ashamed, but the truth was, there was no love lost between us. Finally, I'm free to start life anew. That was a huge boost to my, That was a huge boost to my, like, stress relief. I really hated her. Comfort of a friend. There are a few things I can enjoy more than Nasib's company. A rowdy night in the town, and a lot of new acquaintances truly look to my mind to my troubles. After the short break, I am once again ready to take on my duties. I'm lucky to have a friend. Alright. There was a day later we went out partying. Yeah. Okay, where are these prisoners? Go ahead and just get them all out of my prison. Alright, so we have another holy order in case we have another holy war, which we're going to. There's no doubt. This is completely imploded, huh? Alright, we have another perk point. I don't think it matters. We don't really have much in the way of dread. We're too compassionate for it, so this is completely misaligned. Should have gone to diplomacy or something like that. I do have 2 claims I could use. But I don't want those. I want this. I want these. I want to control the entire island of Sicily myself. I should probably take a look at my vassals. They desire counties, that's fine. Title claimant, that's fine. No one seems angry that I have 2 kingships, though. I think I need a 3rd to start the empire. If that's the case... Oh my god. Well, I mean, these don't matter. They're just open, like, desert. So it's really just taking a bunch of the coast this way, so... Independence-wise, I need to take out Zab, Hamid, and Margrawavid. If I take all 3 of these, I should have enough to form another kingdom. Can I just vassalize you? Is it because we're a different faith? It's because you're not... It's because you're tribal as well. That's interesting. If I declared war on you, can I take all of it? Nope. Go back. Might as well just, like, clean this up. Take this duchy. We have the piety for it. We don't have a lot of gold right now, though, so I don't know how long we can keep our troops up, but that's fine, right? It's fine. Where's my flag? It's over there. Oh no, it's not fine. Alright, we're gonna go into debt, I think, which is not great, but it's gonna have to something we deal with. Oh, the King of Croatia died. Pact and suspicion is well-known fact the courtiers will scheme and plot, but I may be able to use this to my advantage. Whatever, use court spies. The negotiator. During my afternoon stroll down the streets of Palermo, my ward runs up to me. Master Guy. They just started swinging at one another when she's interrupted by a high-pitched shriek, turning our attention to the fight. Combatants appear to be a couple of pages in my court. Break it up. Oh, look at that. We've gone ahead and taken it. Force demands. So be it. Go ahead and disband everyone. We're well over our limit now, but... Ugh. You know what? Let's just get stressed. Why don't we give you... Oh, don't revoke titles. That's not good. Let's just go ahead and grant you this, this, and this. That didn't seem to increase my stress that much. But we're setting our son up to be remarkably prestigious, and that's good. And then once I pass, he gets to inherit the actual stable of regions. What do we got? Titles can be created. Duchy of Tripoli, we can't afford it right now. You have 2 duchies already. So there's no sense in creating that right now. Because we can't really give it to you. Are you fighting a war? No. Who is fighting a war? Defending against Count Gust... Oh, it's just 2 counts fighting each other. That's fine. The King of England has died. And he had a cute little laurel crown on, which is great for some reason. I think that means, yeah, my alliance expired. But I think we should be able to still make an alliance with you, right? Yeah, we can go ahead and arrange alliance with you. We're not going to right now. We'll wait a little bit because you're in the middle of a war. I'm surprised my allies in Croatia haven't pulled me in, or France haven't pulled me in as much. Inspiration Project has the... Okay, this is probably from my mods. So while we're here, why don't we just get up modest food and small lodgings? We're probably one of the largest kingdoms on the map, so that's nice. And ideally, at this point, we really should just like start investing our time and money into getting a war chest ready, because I don't think we're going to have much more time. Our king's got one foot in the grave. He's like hell warmed over. He has poor health, but he's athletic, so that's not too bad. Alright, so we created a holy order. We have a sizably... Let's see, the Sahara is breaking up as well. Might be good to just dive into there. Because they have a kingdom too. I think it wouldn't be the best idea to push in and take this kingdom, though, because it's so far off from our... well, we can really reinforce from anywhere. Religious-wise, we're pretty solidly Catholic most of the way through. These areas need to be more Catholic. That shouldn't be too much of trouble. This is somehow Islamic, even though it's just a chunk of desert, but whatever. I think it's just because it's affected by this. But this is a good calling off point. I think we made some sizable progress, even though that crusade was just a big damp squib. Absolutely disappointing. And there's some weird things going on in the Middle East in general. I mean, Persia is unbelievably powerful and has the southern Arabian coast. That's astonishing. Where's Mecca? Oh, it's over on this side. Doesn't look like it controls... No, it controls... It's attacking for Baghdad now. Yeah, no. The Shahid Persian dynasty is just outrageous. And they're not even Persian. Their culture seems to be an Arabic heritage. That's so interesting. I mean, this is always going to be a mess, and that doesn't matter. Hungary's still a massive kingdom. Croatia's pretty stable. The Byzantine Empire... Well, it's run by a naked lunatic, but that's fine. He's wearing nothing but a smile. I'm not going to click on him more heavily than that. He's also scarred. Yeah, besides being naked, the Byzantine Empire is still pretty solid. Hasn't really collapsed. That's good, I guess. And the Holy Roman Empire still hasn't fallen apart, but that's... You know, they're more stable than they used to be in earlier versions of this game. I have no idea what's going on in Spain. I mean, they have some fancy outfits there, but I don't know what's going on. They've changed the names of several places to the point where I don't really recognize them. There's a kingdom, though, of Zenzir, which is a very amazing name. It might not be a bad idea to go into Spain at some point. Really cement a Mediterranean foothold. Look at all these tiny Muslim countries here. Like... Oh god, this is Muslim too. Barcelona, Aragon, Castile, you should be taking on these tiny ones. Just picking it back up. Like, where's the Reconquista? Galatia is probably the most stable state here. France is still allied with me. He's my nephew. That's good. Should probably arrange another marriage at some point with them. But we'll wait for the next time for that. Folks, I've been No More Worlds. Thanks so much for joining me. I really wish I had a clearer path in what to do in this game right now. But, you know, everything being open and, you know, playing fast and loose with the rules of CK3, that's fun too. Right? Right? You know, join me next time. Bye for now.